Hey guys, Tim and Gary from Epoxy Flooring Co. again. Today I wanted to just run through installing one of the Longopac continuous bags onto the dust control Tromb model. When we first started doing it, I couldn't find anyone showing me how to do it on video, so I thought we'd just throw something up to make life a little easier for our fellow epoxy workers. Let's get stuck right in. First tip I got for you is when you're using one of these bags is keep the ties on the bag while you install it onto the mount, which is this puppy down here. So there's some bolts here and grooves. All we do is twist that on, twist it off, comes down like so. The thing when you're installing is you need to get the inside of the bag with these little sections just pulled up a little bit. We keep the ribbons on so that when we feed it around the inside of this housing, that the bag doesn't completely open up, because when it gets open it gets very unruly and it's almost impossible to install at that point. So all we do is fit the bag around the inside of the ring, the one sticking up, and it's a little finicky. It's just a matter of coaxing it on bit by bit and sliding it down like so. We don't take it all the way down onto the outside ring. So there's the inside ring there, and that's what we call the outside ring. We just put it down so it's about halfway on. You can see it's not going anywhere. Now, at this point, we take our ribbons off. The little ties, and all they do is just pull apart and come off very easily and quickly. Okay, so the inside bag I mentioned before, we now pull up. Okay, now that part is going to go on this part of the vacuum, so we're just going to slide it up over the chute there, come up here, and then it gets locked into place with the strap. The outside of the bag, we now pull out from the bottom on the outside ring. We just like to take it out now and just bring it down on the outside just to sort of get it in place. Then the next step is just, once again, we've got to guide this O-ring, the big one, back onto the actual vacuum itself. Bear in mind that we need to line up those grooves with the bolts so it slides on easily. Okay, now I'm looking for my grooves, which I have. Spin it into place and it locks in. So here's the top part of the bag, so that's ready now just to get strapped on. Okay, that one's now in place, and the bottom of our continuous bag is set ready to go, just to be pulled out. So this is going to actually make the bag that all of the concrete dust is going to fall into. So now it's just ready to be pulled down into place. We tie it off with the cable tie. Just got to make sure you twist it really well and then pull it nice and tight with the cable tie. If you don't, we'll see what happens. It's not pretty because you'll be carrying a whole bag of dust, and then when this gives way, it's one hell of a big mess. Didn't happen to me, but it was very entertaining when it did happen. So now we just get this down into place, and there we go. We're ready to start work. And that is how you install a Longopac continuous bag on a dust control Tromb. See you next time.